This is shelf number 5.
Shelf number 5.
Yeah, and we're still in the dramas.
Still got quite a bit to go in the dramas.
Yep.
Okay, so it's Almost Famous. This is the bootleg cut. It's got an extra, like, 45 minutes of...
Actually, no. It's like 4 hours long.
Oh, so it's quite a bit longer.
Yeah, it's quite a bit longer.
Anyway, great movie.
Not that you can make it.
I haven't seen the extended cut, but the regular version is really, really good.
So, American Hustle. We got this the day after it came out at a pawn shop for less than $5. It's the same director and most of the same cast from Silver Linings Playbook. A pretty good movie. And I believe that Jennifer Lawrence was once again nominated for an Oscar for that performance in that movie.
Told you she was a good actress.
Yep.
American History X. There are some scenes in that are hard to watch.
This whole movie is actually really, really hard to watch. But it's a very good movie. Even though the director and Edward Norton got into many fights about it.
Yeah. August Rush.
Which I've never seen.
Yeah, got it. Heard it was really good and then never watched it.
We paid $1 for it at the Blockbuster when they were doing their dollar Blu-rays.
Mm-hmm.
So, never
did.
did.
Terrence Howard.
Robin Williams.
Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Anyway, some big names in there. Alright, Breakfast in Tiffany's, an old classic. Miss Audrey Hepburn.
Apocalypse Now, the Francis Ford Coppola. This actually has both cuts of it. Apocalypse Now and Apocalypse Now Redux. Really good movie. Great movie.
Okay, Beastly with Vanessa Hudgens and Alex Pettyfer. We have learned since getting this that he's like a big old asshole, but the movie itself is pretty good. And the classic Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Always a good one.
I always love that movie. It's a great movie. And once again, written by Stephen King.
Remember Me. This is Robert Pattinson's. It was between, I think, the first and second Twilight that he did it.
I have no idea.
Well, anyway. It's got a sad twist on the end. That for a while I wouldn't watch it because it was so sad. And Age of Adeline. This was one of the new ones that I've gotten. Blake Lively does a really good job of playing the same person through different eras.
Is that a Nicholas Sparks movie?
I don't know. I know this one is. Safe Haven. It's got Josh. How do you pronounce the name? DeMol. And Julianne Hough.
Mm-hmm. She's probably most famous for being on Dancing with the Stars.
Mm-hmm. It's a good story.
Yeah. Predictable twist at the end, but still a good story.
Yeah. And then The Vow.
Which is actually pretty good. It's kind of sad, but pretty good.
Yeah. Dear John.
What is it with Channing Tatum in these Nicholas Sparks movies? I don't know. Dear John, I thought actually Dear John was pretty good and showed that Channing Tatum could be somewhat of a decent actor.
Beyond the Lights.
Want to see it. I wanted to see it and just haven't watched it yet. So.
The Truman Show. This is one that I've picked up. I like the idea behind it.
Yeah. Legend of Billie Jean. This is a classic 80s movie. Great movie.
Moonstruck. It's got Nicolas Cage and Cher.
This was when Nicolas Cage wasn't a huge star.
Nope, it's back before then. He's still got his crazy acting stuff, but it's toned down a bit.
Yeah, well.
Now You See Me.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't watched it, but I heard it's good. We have it.
Yeah.
Rental only. We must have picked it up at a pawn shop or something.
This is a double pack of One Good Cop and Strangers Among Us. Pretty good movie. The One Good Cop with Michael Keaton is he's a cop, a tough cop, and his partner gets killed, and finds out that he is going to be the guardian of his partner's 3 kids, 3 little girls. So it's a movie about adjusting quickly.
Okay. in one of my favorite movies, Pearl Harbor. It's got Ben Affleck and I forgot his name, Josh Hartnett.
That's it.
That's it. Anyway, great movie.
Jerry Bruckheimer. This is
Red Cliff.
Red Cliff, and actually it's got both part 1 and part 2 in it. It is a John Woo movie, but it's not guns, it's swords and knives. It's like put together, it's like 4 hours long. It's an Asian drama. Chinese drama, I should say. Road to Perdition, great movie. Just seeing that Tom Hanks basically he's a hitman in this movie. And it's also a road trip movie with him and his kid. So.
Okay. Here's one that I picked up really cheap. The Runaways. Surprisingly, I liked it. I can't say it was, great drama or anything like that, but I liked it. Actually, it was because of them acting together that Dakota Fanning got her part in Twilight movies.
This is the Rocky box set. This is the Undisputed collection, which I've heard doesn't have the best transfers. And the reason I stuck it in the drama is mainly because of the first movie. The rest of them kind of go toward action, but Rocky and Rocky Balboa are pretty good. I want to see Creed, too. I've heard nothing but great things about that one.
Mm.
Top Gun, cheesy 80s movie, which could probably be in the action movie, but for a movie about fighter pilots, it's very light on the whole fighter pilot thing.
Mm.
Veronica Mars. This is the follow-up to the TV show. This movie was entirely funded by Kickstarter. They asked for like $2 million and ended up with like $8.5 million. It's a great movie, and it's fun. If you've seen the show, you understand a whole lot more about the movie.
Mm.
So it was made for the fans, paid for by the fans.
Titanic.
I'm not a big fan.
I like it.
Of course you do.
We Bought a Zoo. Surprisingly, a decent movie with Scarlett Johansson and Matt Damon. It's kind of it's a drama, but it's like low action.
Yeah, more like comedy. I don't remember.
More comedy?
I don't remember too much action in it.
No, just kind of seems like a slow burn to me.
Yeah, it definitely was a slow burn, but it was a family dealing with something, and they just happened to buy a zoo in the process.
Mm. Castaway.
Yep.
Tom Hanks.
You got to give it up for Tom Hanks, who did 80% of this acting alone, and his only other actor was a volleyball, which he should have saved.
Aww.
Oh, moving on.
Chocolat. It's a Johnny Depp movie.
Okay. And it can stay down there until we get done.
The Bodyguard.
Yeah.
One of Whitney Houston's big movies.
Yeah, actually, it was one of her first, too.
This one I picked up just because it had Jared Padalecki in it. The Christmas Cottage.
Cocktail.
Tom
80s.
Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise 80s movie. Not bad.
Cool Hand Luke.
Great movie.
How many eggs can you eat?
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
Okay, another one of my favorite movies, Cruel Intentions. Reese Witherspoon, Ryan Phillippe, whatever. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Anyway, great drama.
Yeah.
A lot of tension. Okay, The Karate Kid.
Great 80s movie. What do you want?
There you go.
Great 90s movie. Menace to Society, the director's cut. The only thing I don't really like about this one is if you look close enough at it, the main star is the guy in the blue shirt on the bottom. It spoils the end for you right on the cover. So, yeah, it did. It truly, yeah, it did. Boys in the Hood. This is the one that got Cuba Gooding Jr. noticed, and Ice Cube as a serious actor. So, and I like it says Larry Fishburne
instead of Lawrence.
This is a great movie. They can get past all the cussing.
Mm.
It's like they say the F word like every 2 seconds.
Memoirs of a Geisha.
A movie they got caught flack for using Chinese actors in a Japanese movie. Well, I mean, I think it was just who played the part the best, is what the director said.
Oh.
Moving on.
I hate to say it, but no.
No, I mean, the actors did a good job.
They did a really good job.
So,
Okay, New Jack City.
a good early, I think it was early 90s, late 80s, early 90s movie. Kind of proved that Wesley Snipes could act. Ice Cube, Chris Rock in an early role, and Mario Van Peebles is actually the director in this movie. But he's also the star, or one of the actors in it.
Mm-hmm. Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is one of Emma Watson's, just after Harry Potter.
Good movie, actually.
I haven't watched it yet.
You haven't? Oh, it's pretty good.
One of my all-time favorites, Pride and Prejudice. It's got Keira Knightley. Water for Elephants. This is another Robert Pattinson one. It's got Reese Witherspoon in it. It's a good drama about falling in love when you shouldn't.
Christoph Waltz, who I will always remember as King Schultz from Django Unchained.
Okay, Romeo and Juliet. This is the newest one. Haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
Can't be the one that can't be any worse than the one that Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes is in. That one gave you seizures.
I actually kind of like that one. Okay, Great Expectations. Also another based on a classic, but I haven't watched it yet. Okay, and then we're into the musicals. We got Burlesque. It's got Sharon Christina Aguilera. It's actually a great, I wouldn't say coming of age, but coming into who you are.
It's also got Christian Bell in it.
Oh, Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell. I said Christian, didn't I?
Yeah, it sounded like you said Christian Bale.
Oh.
Okay, Dirty Dancing.
Who doesn't
Classic.
know that? Yeah, who doesn't know that one?
Okay, one of our all-time favorite Christmas ones, The Muppet Christmas Carol.
I don't even want to admit how many times I watched that over Christmas this last month.
It's only like an hour and a half long, so it's easy to just plug in and let go. And especially when you have a 5-year-old niece, just let that one go.
Yep.
Okay, Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
This is what all these actors did during the writer's strike in 2008, I think. Joss Whedon put it together. So, hey, I didn't know Felicia Day. I can't remember if Felicia Day was in it.
Okay, Fiddler on the Roof. This was a older one. It's one that I grew up on that my grandma always had around. And we also had this one, The King and I.
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, it's really good. And then The Phantom of the Opera. There's a lot of flack whether it's good, whether it's bad.
And the thing is guess who's under the mask?
Mr. Gerard Butler.
Does his own singing.
He's actually classically trained opera singer, which is amazing. You know, you see him in 300.
There's not much of him in 300 you didn't see.
That's true.
Ugh.
Moulin Rouge, also another musical. This is part 1 of the Red Curtain trilogy from Baz Luhrmann.
What was the second one? That doesn't
I
matter.
actually think it was the Romeo and Juliet.
Wasn't okay. Romeo and Juliet came out before that movie. Then.
Okay, well, then this is number 2.
Yeah, and I don't. There's a third one, but nobody ever heard of it.
It's
Something about dancing, right?
It's like ballroom dancing in South America or something like that. Okay, Les Miserables.
Which was what's her name? I can't remember. Anne Hathaway's role in that movie was amazing.
Yes.
The fact that she shaved her head for it.
It was heart-wrenching. Then more happier, we got the old Footloose with Mr. Kevin Bacon.
And the remake wasn't too bad. It was directed actually by Craig Brewer from Hustle and Flow and Black Snake Moan. But that one's pretty good. That one's really good.
Okay.
Can't have a musical section without Grease.
Yeah, Grease. Okay, and then we have High School Musical. I like the first one. I like the third one.
The second
but
one.
The second one, bleh.
Yeah.
It's right up there with Sharpay's.
Oh, Big Adventure. Is that the last one?
This is the last one.
Nope.
Pitch Perfect.
Which the second one did really well at the theaters, and I still haven't seen the first one. In fact, the second one did so well, Mad Max never made it to #1 at the box office,
Which is amazing.
Depressing. So, all right, there's one more shelf down, and we'll catch you on the next one.